How you doing? So Monday motivation, for those that don't know, I've been really going back and forth. I'm going to just say, I've been doing a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of changes. And if you guys have noticed that I've been changing and then changing and then changing, I just want to tell you that I'm focusing on the process. And I'm getting to a place where I feel more comfortable. You know, each day, each month, I let go of a layer. And you know, I'm changing. I'm being more authentic, and you know, some people might not like it. I know I used to worry if people would like things, but honestly, why worry? If they don't like it, it's not for you, right? So let's get into this Monday motivation. Each Monday, I do pick a card from my deck, and again, I'm in my other room. I usually record in. I was doing some painting, and it's still a little messy. I'm not done. And just like art, you know, your work isn't really done until you feel good, when you feel complete. And that's just who I am. So I picked this card. You can see the background. This is mirrored. But the message here says, sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but you've actually been planted. Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but you've actually been planted. All about perspective, right? When you're in the dark, you can't see, you can't touch, you don't know what's going on. All you have is your mind and feeling your way through. You know, I don't know about you, but I like to laugh every time, because when things get pitch black, I tend to open my eyes up like it's going to change something, you know, like it's pitch black. I might as well just keep my eyes closed. I don't know. But instead of worrying about my exterior, right, you need to understand what's going on here, because that's the only compass that's really going to help you, because you can't see anything, what's going on. You can't see 2 feet in front of you. You put your hands out for that protection, for that barrier, just in case you might bump into something. You know what I mean? But other than that, you can't see nothing. It's pitch black. And you can think like, damn, I'm buried. I'm in a coffin. I'm all these negative things, right? Or you can think, I'm planted. This is temporary. This isn't my final destination. I'm going somewhere. Something is going to birth out of this situation. Something is going to be created. Something is going to be, let me move this up some. Something is going to be, you know, done in this situation here. So sometimes when you think sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried. I want to say to people, because I know a couple people personally. I know myself personally, a few weeks ago, have been feeling kind of like this too. Like I feel like this is a collective energy, that we all are feeling like, what's next? What is next? And then the more we think about that, the more we're like, we kind of conjure up this anxiety. How do we let that go? Is by really focusing on the present moment, being grateful. Gratitude is not always just gratefulness. What are you grateful for? This present moment. I'm grateful for I can be still enough to just understand how I feel, what is going on now in this present moment, and not thinking about what's going on in the future so I get all worried and anxious, or moping and doping about the past situations that didn't happen. Being present in the present moment is that gift, is that present, you know, because it goes by quick. Just like this, what I said 2 seconds ago ain't what it is anymore. Be present, you guys, so you can be mindful. I remember somebody was like, mindfulness, what is that? Like, people always want to put a name or something on you know, just being present. Mindfulness is being present. And again, we always have a choice to be in the negative or in the positive. And you got to find the balance, because sometimes you do have to go back to the negative side just to really look at the truth of the situation. Sometimes you have to, a lot of times you have to kind of level it up, because majority, our society does feed off of fear and negativity, right? So you really got to balance it. But don't force yourself to be positive all the time. That's another thing about being present. You know, sometimes you're in a dark place. You think you've been buried. For you to know that you're planted, you do have to at least be like, I'm not buried. You know, you got to kind of be like, I'm aware. What is this negative thing? And then you look at it and you're like, no, I'm not. I don't think so. And then you start focusing on what you know. I am. That's that I am presence. Speaking that out loud. I am really revs up that solar plexus chakra and really just gets it going. That's your powerhouse. I'm going to pull 2 more cards. Then I'm going to end this. Because I feel like the message really is, which it has been for the past couple of days, past couple of weeks, is really focusing on how we feel on the inside. What are we holding on to negatively? Let that shit go. And I say shit very hardly, because it's a bunch of crap. Who wants to hold on to shit? It gets smelly, right? We don't need that. We do not need that. All right, something popped up. Well, it says, here we go. Let's just do that one. Never stop being a good person because of bad people. I'm just showing you this so you can see my artwork. Don't be a bad person. Don't let those shitty people throw their shit on you. Don't catch it. Do not catch it. Because then you'll start thinking it's yours. Don't do that. That's a problem that a lot of us have. I know I've had one. And if I want to speak out to my empaths, I know y'all have that problem. But it's okay. It's not a problem. As soon as you shift that mind and understand that your strengths are not your weaknesses. Just because somebody else says it's your weakness, it doesn't mean that it's your weaknesses. Never stop being a good person because of bad people. This is all about this mindset. Intellect is all in the mind. Do you want to feed into the fear? Or do you want to feed into the light that shines on the truth? Gratitude turns into what you already have into enough. I'm showing y'all my artwork, okay? So just to wrap this up, sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but you've actually been planted. Mindset. If you're in a dark situation, you don't know what's going on, you can easily be like, oh, shit, this is negative. But what can you do the most? Yes, you're putting your hands out, right, to feel what's going on outside, but maybe try switching it up and putting your hands here so you can feel on the inside, because that's what's going to be your compass to get out. And then you'll feel that light, you'll be that light, and then in turn you'll see that light. Never stop being a good person because of bad people. Do not catch people's shit. I'm saying shit about 20 times now in here, but that's what it is, you know? We don't want that. We hold on to shit, it starts smelling. We don't want that. Stay in the present moment. That is what's going to really help you understand and really understand the truth. Don't go thinking about future things and be like, oh, and then it just starts revving up anxiety and fear. We don't need that. And then you start thinking about things that already happened in the past. How can we change it? By being present and doing something else. So I can't really see y'all. I'm going to try to grab my phone because I'm in a different room because I was actually painting. And I just was saying I had to shift my mindset because in the morning I'm like, I don't want to show face. However, I can sit my camera up is how I'm going to sit my camera up. And if I got my Aunt Jemima hair or a fuzzball hair, oh, effing well. I'm just here to say the message. I'm not here to get all pretty. If I want to get all pretty, you'll see me looking like that. But at the end of the day, your mind is your universe. Be your own deity. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, that's why they can't understand the mind. It's intellect. And intellect, the universe connects with that. And it's so hard because we can't really see it. That's just like talking about energy. Like, you can't really see energy, but you can feel it. And if we were taught this as young, coming here, we'd understand it a lot more, but no one really talks about that, It's one or the other. It's science and art. And when you mesh that together, it's like us. Because some things, as in art, you just can't explain. But science is like a practical way of breaking down what art is. But some things you just can't explain, man. And you just got to believe and you got to feel it. Absolutely. So I just wanted to bring the message to y'all. I'm feeling good and just really, I got some high energy. I don't know if y'all feel it, but I got some high energy, and that's what it's about. Understanding the present moment, raising your vibration so you can just, send that out. If I'm not feeling that good, you're not going to get that much energy from me. Point blank, period. But this is Monday motivation. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Merging science and the spiritual. Spiritual is art, intuition, and all that. You already know. You already know my twin flame. So I think I'm done. I'm going to stop. I'm switching some things up, like I said, and I'm not afraid. Like, if people don't like it, tough knuckles, right? It just is what it is. But I'm going to continue doing what I want to do because I know how I feel good. Just like an artist painting. We don't stop until we feel that it's like, all right, I'm good. And then we move on to the next painting. And that's what I'm doing right now. So, again, Monday motivation. I just want to bring some good vibes, some good energy, and just say a little message with my gratitude attitude cards, which I am selling right now. So, this is like my morning ritual a lot of times. So I can just really reflect and just get in tune with my intuition and just check myself, check my energy. Feel me? I think I might do tea and tarot, but I might switch it. I'll let y'all know, of course. But anyway, have a great morning or wherever you are. And until next time, I'm outie. Peace.